Okay. Warm front is now lifted through the north. Okay. So Facebook, YouTube, and 5+. And good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Jim Castillo here. So we are on YouTube, 5+, and also on our Facebook page here at 5 on Your Side. Storm alert started at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and what we're going to do here for you, so far we don't have any tornado watches or warnings, but likely that will change as we get into later today and into tonight. So let's start out looking at the Weather First Doppler radar as we continue in storm alert here. I'm going to take this full so you can see it just a little bit better here. So again, showing some showers and thunderstorms that have been popping up anywhere from Effingham, and then now a couple rumbles of thunder right around Bowling Green. Let's zoom down a little bit. A couple showers in St. Louis. Again, none of these are severe at this point. The atmosphere is just really starting to get ramped up with the amount of moisture, upper level wind support, and the higher dew points that we have here. So the severe weather, future severe weather is beginning to set up. So right now from Pike County all the way through really down 61 to Troy, a couple showers out there. Again, nothing severe. And then right around Ramsey in Illinois, Vandalia, right along Interstate 70 through Effingham. We had some heavier downpours earlier, now some lighter showers. And then here's the satellite radar shot. There's the area of low pressure to the west of Kansas City and a trailing cold front. And you see that warm front that we have just to the north of St. Louis. That is likely going to, well, we have a chance of seeing a watch being issued this afternoon for mainly some large hail. So we'll watch that first. And then later tonight, as that cold front moves our way, we have all threats of severe weather, including a chance of tornadoes. Here's something new that pops up and starts at 3 p.m. today and lasts until 7 a.m. on Tuesday. The green areas from Calhoun County, Jersey County in Illinois, all the way through Greene County, Macoupin County, Montgomery County, Bond County, and also Fayette County, all the way to Clay County in Illinois. A flood watch for the potential of flash flooding exists. And of course, if we do get flash flooding, which we don't have any warnings at this point, just remember, never drive through flooded areas. All right, this is the big talk of today. So see the orange there? Severe weather risk really ramps up as we get into later today, this evening, and tonight. And all possibilities are there, from large hail up to baseball size, wind 70+ miles an hour, and tornadoes. Not only tornado risk, but a risk of seeing a couple of stronger tornadoes, which are EF2 or higher. And again, on the Fujita scale, that goes all the way up to EF5, being the strongest. So we will be watching this very careful. The entire area now is in level 3 out of 5, and that's why we're really concerned. So let's go through some of these tornado safety rules. I just added this in there. If a tornado warning is issued, again, we don't have any right now, just stay in a safe place until the storm passes. You want to be in a basement or in the smallest portion, center of your house and the center there. Stay away from windows, cover yourself. If you have a bicycle helmet, you'll want to put that on. Go to the lowest floor possible. If you don't have a basement, it might be the first floor, but it's in the middle of the house and away from the windows. And of course, you want to seek shelter in interior stairwells. That's another good place to be. So going through this again, get in if you're outside, get inside, go to the middle of a building, get down, get underground if possible. If not, go to the lowest floor possible, like I just said there, and get covered. Use pillows and blankets, helmets, etc. to protect yourself from any flying debris. Let's show you the weather setup here. See how high those dew points are? When you get dew points over 60, that's just the amount of moisture available in the atmosphere. That's from Kansas City to St. Louis, Cincinnati, Cape Girardeau. And you see the lower numbers, Omaha to Chicago, that's that drier air and a lesser chance of severe weather in those areas. All right, so right now, even though we've had a lack of some sunshine, there's been a couple of peaks of sunshine out there, and we're in the 70s, but you can see right now, this is currently Weldon Spring to Highland, Illinois, to Hillsboro, to Cuba. It is very cloudy at this point. And another ingredient we look at, there's a big trough of low pressure. Here's the upper level winds, and those are the wind barbs. You see a nice dip around El Paso, and then right over us are strong, very strong winds that you need to evacuate all of that cumulonimbus activity up into the atmosphere, and then of course cause the showers and storms to become quite severe. Hail's at risk there, and of course as that low nears us, a little spin in the atmosphere could cause some tornadic activity. All right, so current temperatures right now, look how cool it is north of the warm front. Pittsfield 57, south of the warm front we are in the 70s at this point. And even in St. Louis right now, it's 76 degrees as we continue in storm alert, and we're watching the radar for you this afternoon and into tonight. Humidity is up there. You feel that moisture in the air. The dew points are higher. A south-southwest wind at about 14 miles an hour. So tonight's forecast, some of these tornadoes, if we get some, may happen after dark. And those are called nocturnal tornadoes. And those are the worst kind because you cannot see them coming. So you want that warning. You want to take action if there is a warning, and you want to take action immediately if that happens. South wind tonight kind of picks up at about 25 miles an hour, and the lows even by morning at about 60 degrees, upper 50s in some spots. Now finally, the atmosphere by tomorrow, we're expecting it to stabilize quite a bit. A shower can't be ruled out, but check out those temperatures. Even at noontime, we might pop to the 60s and then drop into the 50s in the afternoon, and then 40s by the evening hours. All right, so the average high, by the way, this time of year is 63. So again, let's go over the forecast. Strong storms tonight, especially tonight, 60 for that low. And then tomorrow, tomorrow we're just expecting some scattered showers and much cooler weather. Breezy weather comes into play here, and look how cool it gets. So this is how strong that cold front is. It's moving in here later tonight. 56 for Tuesday, 50 on Wednesday, and then 53 for Thursday. That's a home opener, so cooler than what we were previously thinking, but still a nice day. Plenty of sunshine, good weather for the home opener. And the Cardinals are back in town from Los Angeles. Friday, 59, Saturday, 64. We start to warm back up again, and by next Monday, we are at 74 degrees. So we will also check in with this radar for you. Let me back this up and go through the radar once again to show you what's been going on. See if there's any new activity that's been popping up. So Scotty's already in here, Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell. He'll be with us all the way through the night, and we will not leave you until this severe weather threat has ended. So here's that radar again, and showing you, let's see, a wider range here. Again, we don't have any severe weather at this point. But a couple of showers and storms have definitely been popping up across the area. And where you're hearing some of that thunder, it's been Clay County, Illinois, Pike County in Missouri, and a couple of showers around St. Louis. But you see all that rain to the west of us. Some believe that we might actually have less instability as we get into the evening hours.
Deborah wants to know why there is not a watch
Okay, so Deborah wants to know why there's not a watch for tornadoes yet. Well, again, those ingredients aren't coming together this early. That's why, Deborah. So we are expecting a likelihood of a tornado watch a little bit later on today, likely into this evening and tonight is when we're expecting, when that low pressure to the west of us moves a little bit closer to us and we get more of that spin in the atmosphere is when we're expecting that tornado watch. All right, Doronda wants to hear the timeline again. Thank you. So right now, again, we could have a shower or thunderstorm at any point during the daytime, and we've seen a few of those popping up. But the timeline on the severe weather in the St. Louis area and metro area will be more 6 p.m. until after midnight. So we'll be watching these nocturnal storms as that sun sets. We'll be watching these all the way through late evening and past midnight. Another question coming in.
Wants to know if we have limited sunshine as we have now, will this reduce the risk of the worst of the severe weather?
Yeah, Jeff, great question because we were looking at that. So you were asking if there is limited sunshine, will that reduce the risk of severe weather later? Yes, we were discussing that, and we've had very limited sunshine, very cloudy out there. But we are still, the upper level dynamics are there and the temperatures are high enough to where you can still have tornadic activity. So the current thinking is that even with the limited sunshine and the upper level wind support and all this moisture that's in the air, that once that low and cold front gets closer to us, there's a risk of seeing some tornadoes within the area. Okay, Julie, so you live in a mobile home. It can be scary. Again, so as this unfolds and as we get a tornado watch, you really do need to be alert and watch us here at 5 on Your Side. Have several ways to get warnings. If you have our 5 on Your Side app, it has all the weather information. You'll get updates immediately. And we'll be here as soon as any tornado watches or warnings are issued. And at that point, if you're in a mobile home, you do want to go somewhere else besides the mobile home. You want to leave the mobile home and go somewhere safer, a more secure building. If there is a tornado watch, it'd be a good idea to be proactive and maybe go to some friend's house or family that actually has a home, or you want to go inside, let's say the mall. You want to go into the mall and maybe a sturdier building and just ride out these storms if and when they do develop. All right. So just looking at the radar again, and great questions, guys. And if we have any more, we will answer them for you. So the Weather First Doppler radar, again, showing a lot of rain around Columbia, Missouri, back towards Springfield, and then more showers around the St. Louis area, pushing into western portions of Madison County. These are just regular showers. I'm not even seeing cloud-to-ground lightning strikes on here. That's what when you see the lightning strikes and the white bolts on here, those are the CGs, or cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. And we've seen a few of them, definitely, especially earlier. And now it seems like things are pretty calm across the entire viewing area at this point. Maybe the latest lightning strike is just northern portions of Greene County and also into Clay County in Illinois, but these are all sub-severe.
Megan asks, do you expect watches to be issued?
Megan asked if we do expect watches to be issued tonight. Yes, Megan, for sure. We are expecting that to be the case. And as soon as that happens, we will live stream once again and give you an update on the exact timing of that watch, and of course any updates on the weather radar. All right, well that's it for now, since it seems as if the area at this point, again, the flash flood watch, let's go through the radar again. Couple showers out there, Troy and just to the northeast of St. Louis. There's their area of low pressure with the cold front trailing to the south. When that pushes our way, there's that better risk of a spin in the atmosphere. So no tornado watches yet. We'll keep you posted if that happens, but we do have a flood watch for the potential of flash flooding. Starts up at 3 p.m. and goes until 7 a.m. on Tuesday. And that is, again, mainly the Illinois counties and north of Madison County. And we'll keep you posted, of course. Have several ways to get warnings, and we'll have more updates